Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of the end times. This program is a response to Mr. Anderson Cooper, who attacked me for a second time last week on his CNN program. I believe he is upset with my expose, which I posted last year on YouTube, showing that there are hidden sexual images at the Denver International Airport. And so he put me on his ridiculous. However, I honestly believe that Mr. Cooper is beginning to agree with me. Now, in my response to his first attack program, I showed that these images are very clear if you outline them with a magic marker. And he agrees with me. Let's look at a clip from his response to my response. But I'm going to mark it for you so that you can see it very clearly. Now, let me assure you that Mr. Leo Tanguma is no Michelangelo. This is pornography. This is not art.
All right, first of all, I had no idea penguins have that big a package. Did you? By the way, just for the sake of argument, I'm willing to let the reporter of the rapture claim victory on the dirty, dirty penguin who's packing heat. But Third Eye Blind fails to back up any of his other numerous claims about hidden phalluses at the airport.
Okay, Mr. Cooper. Despite your bravado, we are making progress. You finally admit that the artist, Leo Tanguma, did indeed hide sexual symbolism in his mural at the Denver International Airport. Of course, I had to outline the forms for you to see it. Now we only have two more examples to go. Let's take a closer look at the mane on this blue demon horse. Now these sure look like phallic symbols to me. I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Cooper? Maybe you think they're ice cream cones. You always criticize my interpretation, but you never give one of your own. One thing I think we can both agree upon. This does not look like the mane of a horse. Well, I am willing to concede the point. Maybe you are correct. It's possible that the sculptor of the blue demon horse really doesn't know what a horse's mane looks like. So I will give you the victory, Mr. Cooper, just as you gave me the victory as far as Tanguma's mural goes. So that gives us one victory apiece. And we have one more example to go. I guess you could call this the rubber match. Well, maybe that is not quite the correct term. Let's just put it this way. If I convince you on this one, I really think you should take me off your ridiculous. Now let's take another look at a clip from your program.
By the way, whatever you do, do not get William the Conqueror started on the outdoor baggage handling area.
The outdoor baggage handling area is in the shape of a phallus. Up here we see the testicle area, and out here the phallus.
Look,
Mr. Cooper, you are giving yourself away. You say you disagree with my interpretations, and you put me on your ridiculous. But when you tilt your head like that, you are admitting that you see the exact same thing that I see. And you did the same thing on your first program.
imagine what he sees in the clouds.
Now, Mr. Cooper, don't give me this clouds business. You see the exact same thing I do. That's why you tilt your head, because you do see the image. But, just to make it more obvious, let me take this photograph and turn it upside down for you. Now, if I outline this shape with a magic marker, just like I did with the Leo Tanguma mural, maybe you will get a better idea of what the engineers had in this Denver International Airport. Now, I admit that's kind of rough, but here's a second verification. What do you suppose this street name is that runs right down the center? You guessed it, that's Pena Boulevard. No, I am not kidding.
All right, 2 examples, big deal. It's not like...
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Cooper. Sure, the phallic shape is obvious. Sure, the name Pena Boulevard is obvious. But if I'm right, then there is probably also a pubic hair area in this design. And if there is, Wouldn't they name the streets in that area with weird names also? And if they do, wouldn't you finally admit that I am correct, Mr. Cooper? I guess you could call this the pubic hair area. So what do you suppose the name of this street is right here? This is the Harry B. Combs Parkway. I am not making that up. This street right here, this is Shady Grove Street. I guess that's because that's where the sun don't shine. And over here, this is Undergrove Street. Are you beginning to get the picture? Let's put it this way. If they ever cut the flow of traffic on this little street leading down to Pena Boulevard, I bet they will call that a vasectomy. In conclusion, and for the record, I do not favor censorship. If the adolescent designers and artists of the Denver International Airport want to hide sexual symbolism in their designs, they have to answer for this monstrosity to the taxpayers and not to me. But as for you, Mr. Cooper, do you want to be remembered as the most naive reporter in the history of television? And to my subscribers, as always, if you would like a free copy of my book, Revelation Unraveled, simply write to the address you see on your screen or send me a private message to my YouTube account.